Hey everybody, it's Boys with the Most Toys with you again today, and today I want to show you my version 5. Yes, Optimus Prime is up to version 5, one I probably built about 3 or 4 years ago. Every 6 months or so, I kind of get to tweaking a few things. So this is version 5 G1 Optimus Prime. I guess he's kind of deluxe compared to my LDD model, and he's kind of like the masterpiece design. He's about the same size as that toy, and I do have the original one from Japan, so that's a really cool figure too. They are about the same. You can see the trailer here. It's the same as the version 4 version, and then also I used it in my LDD upgrade video. So he can hitch to either trailer. This guy's obviously taller and thicker than the LDD standard model that I've shown off in the past. So I'm not going to go into the trailer because we've seen that many times. Get it out of the way. So you can see here, he is very compacted. He's all these spaces are kind of filled in compared to the last version. You can see here these arm panels or these side panels, kind of the arms, they hide everything. So you kind of get this whole feeling of solidity, similar to the Masterpiece, original Takara Masterpiece figure. To transform this guy, the first thing you want to do is pull out the front grille like so. Then you want to pull out the side panels, which are the arms. To do this, sometimes you need to tilt him up a little bit just to get some clearance, and we'll do that right now. And then after that, we're basically going to try to get these arms out. Again, as I said, you need to kind of tilt them to get some clearance, but we'll just kind of pull him out like so. There we go. And gently, like so. So we get these guys and the arms out like that. You see the fists are down in a kind of weird position, so you want to get them out and into a cool position. And around sort of like that. You can see the arms are more chunky than my version 2. He has bigger shoulders. He has red Technique pieces here instead of gray. Just kind of give him a more solid look. The next thing you want to do is rotate up the head. And the head has changed a bit from the older version. The sides are a little different. So he's pretty much done. Well, at least the upper body is. So what we want to do is turn him around. And from here, we're going to, I'm going to have to move the camera, but what we do is basically flip it a little bit, turn the whole upper body. You need to get the arms out of the way for this. Flip him all the way around, like so. It looks like he's like kind of Metroplex in that weird mode he had. So then you want to separate the legs, twist around the feet, like so, and then you want to bring them to a standing position, which I will do, but I'll have to back the camera up for you guys. Okay, so we can see big legs here, but here's Optimus, and I'll back him up for you guys. And you can tilt your legs however you like. The legs are articulated. I like to kind of crouch him a little bit, so it kind of leans him in forward and the legs kind of go back a bit. So that's kind of cool. The grill you just kind of leave like that, and then you got superposability on the arms. So all in all, let's get a good look here. That's my V2. He's a little chunkier. Basically, you can put his gun on. Where did I put his gun? Good question. Oh, there it is. So you can put his gun on. Basically, he's the same as version 4. It's a lot bigger than my LDD version. Okay. And you can see that is pretty cool. again, he's superposable, a little chunkier. The one thing I do like to do, and I think I'm going to use basically his trailer as a tripod for you guys. Let me just get it. Cool. And the cool thing here is that his whole front section opens to reveal the matrix. So you can slide open the panels like so, and inside is a matrix you can take out. So I think that's a pretty cool part of the original. Actually, this is probably the version 3 or 4 that had the matrix inside. So I continue to keep this on the version 5. Some more changes you will see, kind of like to put on like that, it looks cooler. There's a little more, I think there's a few layers more of brick here. The gun is the same as I said. The arm and shoulders are a little thicker than before. So all in all, he's a pretty big and hefty dude. In full mode, he's about half an inch shorter than the Galvatron figure that I did recently. Other than that, so he can pretty much go toe to toe with any of these guys. So fully articulated, fully, you know, he really captures the essence of the figure. So I'm very happy with this guy. You know, I've been at it on this. This was the real model that started me into making Lego Transformers, something I started 4 or 5 years ago, and then is always evolving. So this is my kind of masterpiece, custom, big boy Optimus Prime. So here he is. Again, hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.